Hey church, it's Pastor Ian here with Amy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, hope you guys are doing well. We are coming at you with what we hope to be a monthly video update, and very excitedly, we are in our brand new office space.
Woo.
So we are here right off of South Florida Avenue, right next to Concord Coffee. So if you are around the neighborhood, if you want to stop in, say hello, get a little tour of the space, we'd love to have you here. But there's a lot of things that have changed over the last 6 months related to the life of our church, and so we wanted to just grab a little video and to try to update you and keep you in the loop on all that's been going on. And what's really cool is actually on the release date of this video, it is September the 16th, which is exactly 2 years since we launched the King's Church back in 2018. And so it is our second birthday, so happy birthday to the King's Church. It's been a pretty crazy second year. It's been a lot we've had to navigate and juggle, but man, we are so grateful for the Lord's faithfulness to us. And there's so much to celebrate and just be grateful for in the way He's provided for us. And so happy birthday to the King's Church. Really glad for the last 2 years, and we're excited about hopefully what the next 2 years and beyond holds for us. Just some of the biggest things that have changed over the course of the past few months is that we've obviously transitioned over to Union Hall for our corporate worship gatherings on Sunday morning. And we've had a lot of interest in people attending that, so we have now transitioned to 2 services on Sunday mornings at Union Hall. So we're meeting at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. And we're still asking you to register for whatever service you're going to be attending. That way we can continue to gather safely. And if you're ever not able to join us, or if you're still uncomfortable in light of COVID, we will be doing a live stream of the service at 10:30 a.m. And so just be on the lookout for our YouTube page and other opportunities to join us in some meaningful way for corporate worship. We just kicked off this last Sunday a new sermon series that we're walking through this fall in the book of James, and so I'm excited that we'll be spending the next 11 Sundays leading up to Advent taking a look at what that book has for us. And so we'd love to have you join us on Sunday mornings. If you had a chance to check out the space, it's a really awesome venue. We're really glad that the Lord provided that for us. We're also excited with the office space that we have here. We've been able to relaunch Kingdom Kids, and I want to let Amy share a little bit about how that's going.
Yeah, the launch of Kingdom Kids was awesome. It was really amazing. It was really life-giving, I know, for us as the teachers, just to have our kids back and teach them all about Jesus again. As a reminder, if you didn't know, or maybe you're newer here, we launched a small version just for our 2 to 5 year olds during the 9 a.m. service, which was really great. Our hope is to get a small nursery launch by mid to late October. And of course, we are also getting creative with some spaces for our 6 to 10 year olds. We definitely want to make sure that our families know that our heart is to serve all of our kids, and so we are working to move towards that full capacity again, just as long as we are able to serve our kids to the best of our ability, as well as our volunteers. So with that said, as always, in order to do that well, we would love to have some more teachers. So if you feel comfortable in this current season of life, I would love to ask you to consider what it would look like to serve in this capacity. It's really awesome, sanctifying work, and a great way to connect with our community. And what's great about this office space is we don't have to set up or tear down as a Kingdom Kids team, which is huge. If any of you served at Dixieland, it was quite the trek. So our teachers just get to show up on Sunday mornings with their hearts prepared to minister to our kids. And so all in all, super exciting with Kingdom Kids, and I just appreciate your guys' grace and patience as we continue to learn how to relaunch this. So.
Absolutely. And if parents want to send their kids to Kingdom Kids, we're also having them register, right? Any
Yes.
instructions for that?
Yeah, so the registration for Kingdom Kids goes out on Wednesday at noon with the corporate worship registration, and we do have capacities on there. So right now we have capacity at 10 for 3 to 5 year olds and 5 for our 2 year olds. And so just make sure you register the kids and not you as the parent, so we make sure we have the right number, so that way we're not exceeding capacity. So.
Yeah, appreciate you guys registering. I know it's weird, but it's just kind of life in 2020.
Yeah.
So Wednesdays at noon is when those registrations go live, and be sure to go on. And if you're going to be here, or your kids are going to be here, just to go ahead and submit that for us. I just want to remind you of some other ongoing ministries that we have as well. And I know some of you are new to the King's Church. You've seen a lot of new faces, which is awesome. And maybe these are just opportunities that you are unaware of that are going on in the life of our church. So the backbone of our church is our city groups, and those have relaunched after they took a brief hiatus this summer. We have 3 different formats for our city groups. We have groups meeting in person in homes. We have groups that are meeting outdoors. And we also have a group right now that's meeting online via Zoom. And so whatever your comfortability is in light of COVID, whatever your schedule might allow, we would absolutely love to get you connected to a city group. So if you've not had a chance to get plugged in yet, please go onto our website, check out that city group tab. We would love to get you engaged in meaningful conversations around the gospel, which really is the bedrock for those smaller communities at our church. And if you need help getting connected, please let us know. I'm also excited to announce that we are going to be offering our second round of classes at the King's Church, and this fall our classes are going to be studying Romans 1 through 8. And so we're going to be launching those in the month of October. And we should have some sign-ups coming out very, very soon for those. Those will be broken into men's and women's Bible study classes, environments. And would love if you want to learn more about just how to study the Bible and how to look in depth at that particular section of Scripture for you to participate in that. So stay tuned for dates and times and sign-ups on that. But excited that we've got to develop our own curriculum and walk through Romans this fall together. Amy, you want to remind them of a few other things as well?
Yeah, for sure. So another thing that just kicked off is youth ministry, again, this past Saturday. So I definitely want to have a shout out to Andrew and Sydney too, who did an awesome job at the beginning of the year launching youth ministry. Took a little bit of a break during summer, obviously amidst COVID and things like that, and excited to announce kind of a relaunch of youth ministry. So for the rest of 2020, what it's really going to look like is primarily building relationships among the youth itself with adult members of the King's Church and our Dixieland neighbors. And so what we're doing is twice a month park days at Dobbins Park from 10 to 12 to hang out and build those relationships. And so though our team members will be there at all the park days, we do want to encourage all of our adult members to, if you're free, to come and hang out and build those same relationships. So thanks for everyone who came this past Saturday. It was a great turnout and it was really encouraging. So that is launching or has launched and will continue throughout the rest of 2020. And then a quick update on the next Women's Night. So save the date for October 16th from 7 to 8:30 again here at the church offices. And we're going to do something a little bit different. Rather than having a speaker like we normally have, we are actually going to do a full worship and prayer night. So we're really excited for this, just hoping it's going to be a time for refreshing and kind of rejuvenating in this season and just kind of connecting on a whole different level as we pursue Christ together. And so save the date for that. All women are welcome. We will live stream it again, of course. And yeah, we just hope to see you there. So those are both two exciting things.
Yeah, awesome. And lastly, thanks for sticking around. Two exciting updates. I want to give you some brand new information. First of all, we are really excited to formally, as a church, join a local organization that's called PEACE. And PEACE stands for the Polk Ecumenical Action Council for Empowerment. And back in our last sermon series, in our Ambassador Sermon Series, we preached on topics like racial reconciliation and justice, and I kind of teased that we had some cool partnerships in the work, and this is one of them that I'm really excited about. And so PEACE, what they do is they've been on the ground for 20 years in our county. It's a network of 20 churches that work together to hear the concerns of our community related to issues of justice, and that could include anything like healthcare, criminal justice reform, access to things like appropriate drug rehab, public transit, other community concerns. It's really a broad kind of group that's looking to address issues of injustice where they see them. And so we're really excited to join formally into that network. And we're also excited that that means we get to launch our own justice ministry at the King's Church. And so Emily Trevette and Andrew Lovett are going to be kind of leading our justice ministry. And this coming Sunday, so Sunday is September the 20th, we're going to be praying over them, kind of announcing what they're doing. And if you would like to be a part of just learning more about what doing justice looks like in light of the gospel, please talk to Emily, talk to Andrew, contact us, and we'd love to get you in connection with them. And then lastly, I want you to save the date for October the 4th. On that Sunday, we are going to be hosting a Compassion Sunday at Union Hall. As most of you know, we are partnering to plant a church with a church in Jacksonville called Church of 1122 in the country of Brazil with Compassion International. So we're going to have a chance that morning to hear more about the work that Compassion is doing, and specifically we're going to have child sponsorships available for the sending church of the church plant in Brazil and have a chance just to sponsor as many of those kids as we possibly can. And so save the date. We'll have lots more information and videos and updates coming about that Compassion Sunday. But I'd love for you to prioritize your attendance on October the 4th at Union Hall that day. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for joining us. We hope to do this on about a monthly basis. Hope it's helpful to keep you in the loop. And if you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. Love you all. Thanks for watching.